What's up everyone? Year-end list season has made its way over to Beyond ARTV. Today we're implementing it into our episode of 7 on Sunday, as I will be doing throughout the entire month of December. So hold on tight, we're getting into some countdowns that involve year-end stuff. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 7 music videos of 2016. There were some really inventive and innovative ideas floating around in the world, and there were a lot of things that surprisingly caught my eye, and I was like, this was actually well done. Even if I wasn't totally in love with the song itself, I could still appreciate the art that is the music video. Now, I have to say this before we get into any honorable mentions or even talking about the music videos themselves. OK Go stole the show with their new one for the moment. But no, I'm not putting it on my list because it's just not fair. Music videos from OK Go, I mean, these guys are absolute geniuses. The ideas that they have and how they implement them and execute them, I can't even wrap my head around it. It's too good. It's not even fair to the other competition. So we're just gonna say maybe OK Go have the music video of the year pretty much every time they release one, just because of the amount of effort that goes into them. So we're gonna be giving other people a chance today. Without further ado, let's roll the honorable mentions.
It's my life, your life. Live it once, can't live it twice, so nice.
Sorry, I'm crying in public this way. I'm falling for you, I'm falling for you.
Congress, so we take their drugs, murderers who will never face the judge, and we dance into a song about a bass going up.
Cut it up, yeah. Everybody's on something here. My God said chemical best friend skeleton whispering in my ear. Looking at it now, it all seems so simple.
God, it's really hard whenever you have to cut it down to just 7. I mean, there were so many great ones in the honorable mentions alone, from the wacky Wow by Beck to the fantastic and gorgeous Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift to even just the mesmerizing visuals of You Don't Get Me High Anymore, which was surprising from Fanagram. There were a lot of killer moments there, and even some more down-to-earth ones like Stupid For You by Water Parks, which was just kind of poking fun at 90s boy bands and stuff there. It was a really fun video. And then the very, very serious Drug Dealer by Macklemore, one of my favorite songs of the year, got a fantastic down-to-earth video that really just showed the rawness and the impact that drugs can just have on somebody's life. Anyways, putting the honorable mentions in the rear view, let's fast forward to what you guys are really excited for and what I'm excited to talk to you about, my favorite music videos of 2016. Keep in mind, these are all just my personal choices. Be sure to let me know about some of your favorites in the comment section down below. And of course, to let me know that you're enjoying the year-end countdowns and this video in particular, be sure to hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because friends don't let friends go unsubscribed. Without further ado, let's jump into the best music videos of 2016. Talk about a weird start to a video. I don't know what the hell is going on in the first part and the whole black and white sequence. It seems like it transitions over from A Change of Heart into the new one, Somebody Else. The 1975 kind of have this visual mind, very artistic, very aesthetic, as I've said several times before. If you caught my episode of 7 on Sunday talking about bands with killer aesthetics, the 1975 topped that list. And there's a reason for that. I've talked about them several times in recent weeks because they are a very interesting band to discuss and decipher, not only for their music, but for the style that goes with them. And they proved that once again with their music video for Somebody Else. Matthew Healy, the lead singer of this band, is the star of the video. And once we get out of that weird little first part where they're transitioning out of, I feel like, an older phase into like a modern era, it's weird how the videos kind of meet like that. It seems like we catch Matty in a very transitional part of his life. And the video does a great job of depicting just the loss of sanity that I feel like he's experiencing. He doesn't really care about his body or what's happening to him. He's falling off of skateboards, he's getting punched, he's going to the bar and just getting drunk and having weird experiences, and it feels like he's suffering the fallout of a breakup. And I love it whenever a video can kind of capture that and it actually seems pretty natural. Here, he kind of has this aloof personality about him, and I feel like he's playing sort of an extension of himself, because obviously this is a song that he wrote, he penned it, so obviously the music video should be fitting, and I feel like they absolutely nailed it with him. It's only clocking it at number 7 just because I feel like there could have been a few things done to it to make it a little bit more interesting, but it really did catch my eye, and I saw this as one of my favorite videos of the year.
It's so permanent, yeah, it's so permanent. Anyway, I mark it down. Either way you go, either way you go, either way you go, either way you go.
Ooh, I feel like I should be tripping on some acid for this one. Postcard by Balance and Composure clocks in at number 6 on my list. Postcard is a fantastic, very dramatic song, I feel like. Really focuses on those drum patterns and electronic drum kit used on this one, with kind of a meandering guitar that seems to wander into kind of this psychedelic territory, and the music video explores that a little bit more. It was actually uploaded to the Pitchfork channel on YouTube. It seems like they really helped pay for the production of this, and it paid off. I love what's going on here. It's visually fantastic. I love watching this music video, from the camera movements and the way that it pans to each face and shows off all the weird things, whether it be an odd shaped hand or head or something that they see that's just not there. It does a great job at depicting this, and it seems like it's going through somebody's trip. If this is your thing, take a little puff or two before you watch, and this will trip you the hell out.
I get my kicks and I wanna start a rage. I wanna dance like I'm on the video. I got a fever for violent behavior. I'm sweating bullets like I'm not a Romeo. Hey, shoot me up to everything.
John, isn't that the same bank that they used for the Pierce the Veil video for King for a Day? That's the only thing that I was seeing whenever Bang Bang music video came out. I was like, can we just focus on the video? I mean, obviously some people use the same set more than once. And Bang Bang is a video about a robbery, but at the same time also shows Green Day in their natural element. And I think that's the reason that I like it so much. It kind of does a mishmash of these two sides, something that I feel like is just missing from music videos in general these days. They're all so dramatic. It's like flashing on screen, like directed by. Bang Bang is the opposite of that. It's a whole lot of fun. It's just a video for the sake of being a music video that actually kind of portrays a little bit of what's going on. I mean, obviously the song is about getting inside of the head of a mass shooter, but on the music video for this, it kind of shows a bank robbery, but it turns out to not be the band members themselves. It's actually 3 masked individuals that I'll let you guys figure out for yourself exactly who that is, but they're wearing the masks that are now available for sale that, you know, for Billy Joe, Mike, and Trey. But what I really like about this is how we go back and forth from that robbery to us thinking it's them, and then Green Day playing in this house surrounded by people. I like that. It feels like they're back in their natural zone in the old days of playing clubs and basements, house parties, and that sort of thing. And I like how here it just shows them and they're playing with such tenacity, ferocity. I like the camera angles and the way that it focuses on their faces. Very, very clear shots that we're getting, and engagement with the fans as well. I like that. It looks like they haven't aged today. It still honestly looks like they're in their 30s. It could pass for the American Idiot days. And I just like to see them back. It was their first music video since like 2012, and their first real music video in quite a long time. I would say it's their first real music video since Kill the DJ that they actually appeared in. So it's nice to see them back, killing it, and have a ton of fun doing so.
Baby, save it. We're wasted. I know we gotta slow it down. But when the waves come, you face them.
Choreography of the Year award right here. Doing It to Death by The Kills, off of an album Ash and Ice that I never got around to reviewing, but I don't know, it had some hit and miss songs, but Doing It to Death was fantastic, and the music video made me love it even more. Alison Mosshart, you probably know from Dead Weather fame. She also has this other band as well. Her and Jamie are absolutely killing it on this one. I love the guitar patterns, just the way that it's stuttered, kind of mixes it in with like a trip hop flavor, and the way that they choreograph all this stuff that's going on in the video with it, holy shit, it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit, because the first time I watched it, I was like, what is going on here? It's like they're at a funeral procession, and we're seeing all these people just kind of snapping their fingers, slinking around behind them, doing all these weird moves, and it's oddly satisfying. It's like, can I get in on that? Can I be a part of this funeral procession? Because it feels like they're having more fun than if people at a wedding. One big thing you'll notice with this video is the transition from day to night, and I like how that kind of plays into the song as well, especially at the end. You're seeing them in front of like car headlights. There's people dancing around in the background as well over this stuttered fading guitar, and I like how that kind of represents nighttime, and obviously they filmed this throughout the course of a day, it seems like, and I like that The Kills got a lot of attention with this video, racking up a couple million views on this, something that you wouldn't normally see for a band this small, but it seems like they got a decent production budget. They obviously had to in order to capture this many extras that obviously had to have talent at that, because you can't just get anyone and expect them to pick up choreography at the drop of a hat. And here we've got all these people in outfits. They obviously had a very clear vision in mind whenever they made this song and the video, and I'm glad to see that it came to fruition in the best way possible.
Are you having any fun?
Are you having any fun?
Check it. Yeah. If you ain't having fun, what you do it for? Quit your job, leave your wife, tell your kids you went on tour. You went out to get them snacks, ice cream and some chocolate fudge. You the one they love, so if you disappear, they hold a grudge. Showing up at graduation, telling them you're proud they made it. Then it's back to your vacation, bumping Californication.
Are you having any fun? I know I sure am whenever I watch the music video for Are You Having Any Fun by my boy Hoodie Allen, killing the rap game and the music video game, apparently taking over 2016. This was his video, his time to shine right here, and he's put out a lot of really engaging videos that I've really felt drawn to over the years, but this one was probably his best so far. It takes kind of the video game angle. Obviously, if you're watching through this thing, it's got elements of like Grand Theft Auto, other games, basically playing out this date that he's going on by like losing and gaining points by the various things that he does. Is he gonna stare at this girl's ass? Is he gonna get her flowers? Is he gonna do this? It's fun to watch and see how they implement the different, you know, sound effects and obviously the visual effects that they add in and post as well. And it's really a cool video. It's very appealing if you're into video games, if you're into his music. It's something that's kind of like the best of both worlds right here. And I am a Grand Theft Auto player. It's something that I enjoy. I enjoy seeing how the load screen at the start of this video, where he's trying on different clothes and stuff, kind of moves into the actual video and the date. And at the end, it has the dance off implementing like, you know, Dance Dance Revolution or something like that. And then, I don't know, I won't spoil the ending, but it's really just kind of awkward and funny in the best way possible.
Diamonds in the rings of a fantasy. She chased cars with the Hennessy. You love her, but you'll never be enough. She loves everybody. Can't you tell by the sound? She loves everybody.
Okay, I'll admit that I did not give this video a chance at first. I saw that it was first person view and I was like, okay, what is this? Is it trying to be a video game? I just kind of listened to the song. I didn't care for the song all that much at first, although I will say that it grew on me big time. Actually turned out to be one of my favorites on the Starboy album. This video is absurd. It is crazy. It is a thrill ride. It's once again looking at kind of a bank robbery situation. I know we already talked about that and you're probably thinking John just has a fetish for bank robbery videos. Well, if Pierce the Veil had put theirs out this year too, it would have made this list, damn it. I only wish that they had used the set for the weekend as well. False Alarm is practically a little mini movie and you're on the edge of your seat the entire time wondering what's going to happen, and whenever they finally reveal that it actually is Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, at the end of the video, whenever he gets unmasked, everything looks very realistic. It's done in a very dramatic pace. Everything is moving rapidly and you're looking around, you feel like you're darting around and you're panicking along with this character there that he's playing, and it's actually something that's very, very satisfying to watch. You're like, okay, I'm invested in this a whole lot more than I would just a regular music video if it was The Weeknd sitting there singing or something like that, or even in front of a different background. This is something for a very high-paced volume track, and they took that and applied it to a song. And even though it seems to be about like drugs and a relationship in terms of the lyrical content, I like that they kind of applied it to something else like this type of situation, a life and death moment. And here we have False Alarm raking in at number 2, an excellent video. After seeing Dark Necessities, can we all just agree that Olivia Wilde needs to direct more music videos, because this is fantastic. It is weird, it's out there, it's very Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's very modern, and they mishmash, once again, I know I keep saying mishmash, why do I do that? It's a culmination of a lot of things that people like, and I like longboarding, and they show these girls kind of going through the city, mix that with weird shots of like Flea, the bassist, in the sink, or Anthony Kiedis doing weird things in like a shag carpet covered floor, and he's playing with the other members of the band, and they're laying in the floor, they're laying in the sink, they're in various locations, and they get the weird angles, they get the upward angles, they get all of these different moments that feel really fun and genuine, but also kind of goofy and awkward, and they mix that with these epic shots of the city moving around with these longboarders, and it really all pays off. I like the way that the visuals were done. Obviously, Kiedis, I feel like, really had the aesthetic going with his sunglasses and the hat in this video, and the rest of the band members as well. They've just taken on this kind of wild and wacky wardrobe, and I like that. They're cutting loose, doing what they want to, but all doing it with a great director, making everything looking very visually appealing. It's something that I could watch over and over again because I feel that connected to it. Maybe it's just because I really like longboarding and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but this was a damn great video. The best thing that I saw all year long, obviously. It's something that I've come back to over and over again. And I remember watching it for the very first time and I was like, oh my goodness, if this doesn't get a lot of views, if this doesn't get attention, then I don't know what will. Thank God it went on to rack up tons of millions of views on YouTube. That's it, guys. My 7 favorite music videos of 2016. What did you think? Did you think I picked some good ones, or did I miss out on some stuff, or were your favorites not here? Keep in mind, this is just my list. I spent a lot of time watching a lot of music videos in recent weeks leading up to this, and these are the ones that I settled on overall, just because I really enjoyed the overall vibe and style of them. Let me know some of your favorites in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this special episode of 7 on Sunday. Drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can see the most recent episode of SOS right here. You can see another year-end countdown right here. Find me on social media over here linked in the description, and I will see you guys very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.